Imagine a completely different world, where a single decision diverted the fate of humanity. In the chaotic landscape of World War II, one central figure stood at a crossroads that could have changed the course of history: Benito Mussolini, the charismatic leader of Italy. What if Mussolini had rebelled against Hitler? Welcome to our series, What If, where we explore the great what-ifs of history. Today, let's dive into the potential impact of this choice and its dramatic consequences. Historical context. To understand the significance of Mussolini rebelling against Hitler, we need to look at the historical context of their relationship. Mussolini and Hitler formed a close alliance, known as the Rome-Berlin Axis, in the late 1930s. They shared fascist ideologies and ambitions for territorial expansion. But as the war progressed, tensions arose between them due to differing strategic priorities and conflicting interests. One major difference in their ideologies was how they approached governance and expansionism. Mussolini's fascism was rooted in corporatism and the glorification of the Italian state. Hitler's Nazism, on the other hand, was driven by extreme racial ideology and the pursuit of Lebensraum, or living space for the German people. These ideological differences strained the alliance between Italy and Germany, setting the stage for Mussolini's potential rebellion against Hitler. Potential impact on World War II. The potential impact of Mussolini rebelling against Hitler during World War II can't be overstated. If Italy broke away from Germany's influence, it could have far-reaching consequences, changing military strategies, alliances, and the overall outcome of the war. Mussolini's rebellion could weaken the Axis powers, embolden the Allied forces, and create new opportunities for diplomatic negotiations and peace initiatives. This alternate reality opens up endless possibilities for reimagining one of the most significant conflicts in modern history. In this crucial moment of our alternate reality, we see tensions between Mussolini and Hitler gradually rise, leading to Mussolini's daring rebellion against his former ally. These unexpected events set the stage for a dramatic shift in World War II's dynamics, reshaping history in unpredictable ways. Mussolini's motivations. Mussolini's motivations for turning against Hitler stem from a mix of strategic calculations and personal ambitions. As the war progresses and Italy faces increasing losses on the battlefield, Mussolini begins to question the wisdom of aligning so closely with Germany's aggressive and reckless leader. Additionally, Mussolini's desire to assert his own authority and secure Italy's interests leads him to consider breaking away from Hitler's influence and pursuing a more independent path. The unexpected development of Mussolini's rebellion sends shockwaves throughout the Axis powers, causing varied reactions from other key players in the alliance. Japan, another major Axis power, is caught off guard by Mussolini's bold move and must reassess its own strategic priorities. Meanwhile, Germany scrambles to contain the fallout from Mussolini's betrayal, as Hitler grapples with the sudden loss of a crucial ally in Europe. The strategic implications of Mussolini's rebellion are profound and far-reaching. With Italy potentially shifting its allegiance, the balance of power within the Axis alliance is thrown into disarray. This unexpected turn could disrupt coordinated military operations, strain logistical support, and create new vulnerabilities for the Axis powers. As the war enters a new phase of uncertainty, the strategic landscape of World War II is fundamentally altered, setting the stage for a dramatic reimagining of the conflict's outcome. Alliance shifts. In the aftermath of Mussolini's bold rebellion, the geopolitical landscape of World War II undergoes a seismic shift, with alliances being reconfigured and diplomatic repercussions felt worldwide. Mussolini's decisive break from the Axis powers triggers a chain reaction of realignments, reshaping relationships between both Axis and Allied powers in previously unimaginable ways. Mussolini's actions have a profound impact on relationships between the Axis and Allied powers, throwing the established order into chaos. With Italy potentially siding with the Allies or pursuing neutrality, the balance of power within the Axis alliance is destabilized, weakening Germany's strategic position and emboldening the Allies. The sudden shift in alliances forces both sides to reassess their military strategies, diplomatic efforts, and long-term goals. The potential realignment of nations based on Mussolini's rebellion adds complexity to the global political landscape. Countries that were firmly aligned with either the Axis or Allies now face a crossroads, deciding whether to forge new alliances, remain neutral, or navigate the uncertain terrain of shifting allegiances. Italy's emergence as a potential swing state opens opportunities for diplomatic maneuvering and strategic partnerships that could tip the scales. The ripple effects of Mussolini's rebellion extend far beyond Europe, affecting the global political landscape. As nations deal with Italy's defection from the Axis powers, new power dynamics emerge, alliances are tested, and the contours of the post-war world order start to take shape. These seismic shifts could reshape the geopolitical map, redefine international relations, and influence history for generations. As Mussolini's rebellion reshapes alliances in World War II, the changes in military strategies and battlefront dynamics are profound, altering key battles and campaigns in Europe and beyond. With Italy now a separate entity from the Axis powers, the conflict evolves in unexpected ways, presenting new challenges and opportunities for both Allied and Axis forces. Evolution of conflict with Mussolini as a separate entity. With Mussolini's Italy breaking from the Axis, the conflict becomes a multidimensional struggle, with new alliances forming, old rivalries resurfacing, and strategic priorities shifting. Italy's newfound independence adds a wildcard element to the war effort, as Mussolini navigates a precarious path between neutrality and opportunistic alliances, influencing military engagements on the European and North African fronts. The impact of Mussolini's rebellion on key battles and campaigns is felt across theaters of war. Italy's absence from the Axis disrupts established military plans and alters the balance of power on the battlefield. From the Mediterranean to the Eastern Front, Italy's defection affects pivotal engagements like the Battle of Stalingrad, the North African Campaign, and the Italian Campaign, reshaping these critical conflicts' outcomes. The implications of Mussolini's rebellion for World War II's outcome are far-reaching. As Italy realigns, the balance of power between the Allies and Axis fundamentally changes, creating opportunities for strategic gains and diplomatic breakthroughs. Italy's absence from the Axis weakens Germany, strengthens the Allies, and introduces unpredictability that could tip the scales in favor of the Allies. Ultimately, World War II's outcome hangs in the balance as the conflict enters a new phase of uncertainty, shaped by Mussolini's rebellion. In the wake of Mussolini's rebellion, the altered course of history leaves a lasting legacy. Reflecting on this divergence from actual events reveals a tapestry of implications for post-war reconstruction, international relations, and enduring lessons from this hypothetical scenario. Long-term consequences. The long-term consequences of Mussolini's rebellion are profound, reshaping World War II's trajectory and its aftermath. Italy operating separately from the Axis alters the conflict's dynamics, leading to shifts in military strategies, alliances, and the war's outcome. Italy's absence weakens Germany, strengthens the Allies, and reverberates through the post-war era, influencing the geopolitical landscape for years. Mussolini's rebellion's potential effects on post-war reconstruction and international relations are significant. The altered course sets the stage for new diplomacy, cooperation, and conflict resolution. Italy's defection from the Axis opens opportunities for reconciliation, rebuilding, and reimagining the global order, paving the way for a more stable world after the war. Mussolini's rebellion leaves a lasting mark on the international community, shaping post-war efforts and fostering collaboration and unity. Reflecting on the lessons from this scenario, we are reminded of alliances' fragility, history's unpredictability, and individual agencies' enduring power to shape events. Mussolini's rebellion against Hitler serves as a cautionary tale about hubris, ambition, and power's pursuit at all costs. It underscores diplomacy, cooperation, and foresight's importance in navigating international relations and conflict resolution complexities, offering insights into pivotal moments' lasting impact. Conclusion. We are left with a tapestry of intriguing possibilities and profound implications that reshape World War II's course. Mussolini's bold defiance triggers a chain of events that alter alliances, strategies, and outcomes, inviting viewers to reflect on this hypothetical scenario's far-reaching consequences. Throughout our journey into this alternate history, we've seen the key outcomes of Mussolini's rebellion unfold. From shifting alliances and battlefront dynamics to ripple effects on global politics and post-war reconstruction, Italy's defection from the Axis reshapes the conflict and leaves a lasting legacy on the international stage. We invite viewers to share their thoughts on this alternate history scenario in the comments. What do you think would be the most significant consequences of Mussolini rebelling against Hitler? How would this divergence from actual events shape World War II's outcome and aftermath? Your insights are valuable to our exploration of what-if scenarios and pivotal moments impact. If you enjoyed this alternate history scenario, explore more what-if scenarios on our channel and engage with the content. From reimagining key moments to exploring alternative outcomes, there are endless possibilities to discover and discuss. Join us on this journey of historical speculation and discovery as we explore the fascinating intersections of past, present, and future.